is right here in the kill zone on Elm Street. So that's why the broadcast at the triple underpass is our marker for the broadcast, which is closest to the actual time of the assassination. 2 seconds before that, we heard Fisher say the words, Deputy Chief Fisher said, "I'll check it." Well, that broadcast, that crosstalk, where he says, "I'll check it," is on channel 1. And it's 2 seconds before the first gunshot. Play it again. Here we go. Okay, you'll notice there that in the area where the sounds are supposed to be have been identified acoustically. Oh. Yeah, and that was the other channel 1 recording. Okay. You don't hear anything. If you heard sounds like, if you heard someone sound like a gunshot, obviously we wouldn't need acoustical experts to go back and look for the sounds, but then that was the effect of the automatic gain control, is not allowing loud noises on the recording. Now, if you use the Fisher broadcast, then if you accept that, you say, well, there's your crosstalk. You have exact synchrony then between the sounds, the gunshot sounds, and the actual time of the assassination. Well, the Linsker article that never tells you. This is my argument with Linsker article, is errors of omission. Not like the original NRC report, which is full of factual error. They never tell the reader that where the time of the assassination is. I mean, here's their basic argument is the sounds are not synchronous assassination, yet they never tell the reader where the assassination is. Secondly, they never tell the reader that if you use the Fisher crosstalk, you get a precise synchronization. Their argument instead is that that's not really crosstalk. I think Garwin said last fall that there's a lot of places where they say, "I'll check it's on the recording." No, this is the only place where the words "I'll check it" occur on the recording. And my assumption is the reason I don't want to tell the reader that is because then they would have to explain why this diabolical coincidence happens that there's 2 people saying, "I'll check it," that would indicate that the sounds are synchronous. And I also suggested to them, if you don't think that's true crosstalk, then why don't you do a voice print analysis, which is what the NRC panel had done on the other crosstalks. Go ahead and test it and see if it matches or not. This is a voice print analysis. They're cross correlation analysis. They are comparing the frequency of the crosstalk where Sergeant Bella said the words, "You want me to hold traffic on Stemmons." And what the computer does is it slides one recording, one segment of about 10 seconds against about 2 seconds of the recording on the other channel, and compares the frequency along the way. And so what it does, when the sounds, the utterances don't line up, you get this background of a correlation coefficient of about 0.1. But when you line up the 2 utterances, you get a spike. Now the correlation here is a little bit between 0.3 and 0.4, a little less than 0.4. A perfect correlation would be a 1. But of course, the problem in these recordings is that the background is different, so the noise is different. So it's not really the correlation coefficient as much as the fact that you get a spike that indicates that you're getting a significant degree of similarity between the sounds.